We're gonna be doing Genshin. Just cause the Sino story, part 2 story quest is out, and also I know the event that's happening currently is the Ito music event. And I know that one's not long, but I'm not gonna be able to get to it tonight since we're gonna be focusing on the Sino story quest. But for right now, I'm gonna just do my dailies, let everybody get in here before we actually officially start it. Sorry, I just had dinner recently, and then my mom brought home some crumble cookies. Like those cookies are like delicious. Like his one of them for me was like a sugar cookie with some interesting frosting. It's not the frosting I'm used to, but it's definitely something I can scoff down. And I think my stomach, I think my digestive system is literally taking it the wrong way. A little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much all we're doing tonight. Is we're gonna do dailies, do resin stuff, and then just go straight to the Sino story quest. I'll make sure to put it on ad breaks so that way there's no interruptions during the quest. Bleh. But bro, I literally cannot get the Star Rail quest out of my head. And honestly, after the entirety of Penacony and just Star Rail in general, I would not be surprised if like the Sino story quest literally fails to impress me. I would not be surprised if anything like in Genshin right now fails to impress me, outside of like big lore drops for Genshin specifically. But like, Star Rail spoiled me, man. Because like, man, like with Wuthering Waves like next week, which by the way, I will try to stream it next week. Not on Tuesday night since I have work on Wednesday morning, so I work on Wednesday morning, so I wouldn't be able to stream it of the night of release, unfortunately. But that's okay. But for Wednesday, I don't know what's gonna happen. It will depend on like what the plant stuff is, cause with me trying to stream Wednesday will depend on some certain factors, cause there's a community game night that I want to tune into, but if they don't do like Discord calls and whatnot for it, then like
right now.
especially since like the game they're
into the wind.
like since the game they are
right
they're gonna be hosting for that is a game I don't have. But like if they have Discord calls and I can just like chat in there, then like like I could pretty much just
right now.
forget about streaming, because I want to at least chat. But if I can't do that, then it's whatever. Is there any others, or is it just the one I didn't want to do immediately? I'll have to check my budget, because I might have to contact Al soon about getting my OCs commissioned finally, because I need to get them finalized, and then once they're done, then it'll be a lot easier to get the channel layouts done and whatnot. Because I really do want to get those OCs done, because once they're done, I don't have to worry about I won't have to worry about ever thinking about what I want to do, because like I can also commission like different artists for different art styles for my OCs, and then like for emotes and stuff, Al's always good with the emotes, and he's constantly getting better. So all right, let me go over here. I actually need to run to the restroom real quick, and I'll just like leave it right here. I won't go on I won't get the stream on a Be Right Back screen, so I'll just leave it here and then just go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see. What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please. Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention. Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see. Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention. Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see. Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention. What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please. Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Okay, sorry, I'm back. Ugh, man, that was not fun. I don't know why my chair keeps going down. Like, I've noticed that. I've noticed that a lot. Okay.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
You've probably been hearing Arlecchino for a while. Alright, let's go ahead and do this real quick, and then we'll just go straight to Xyno's story quest. I apologize for that long wait. Ugh. Oh, hang on. You know what I forgot to do? Oh, it's thing.
If you ever want to trade tactics,
for Serpents find the stack. Okay.
Lake Bear, fallen leaves. Adorn my knights, wind strike.
Eyes on me!
Nothing lasts forever. Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Okay. Let me see if I can get Arlecchino's normal attack up. God damn it. God damn it. Why? I can. I just need to get more lieutenant's insignias. I'll have to make more. And honestly, depending on how Sino's story quest goes, in all honesty, like I might not even do the Ito event stream, to be honest. It just depends. But since Yai Miko is like here, I probably will just for her alone. Because I love Yai Miko.
Overruled. Back on! To ashes! Wind strider.
Emerge. Right here.
Transfix.
Right now. Right here.
Fallen leaves. Adornment.
At least this team's fun. It's just I wish I had Chevres, because like it will boost this team's damage by a ton. Whereas with Kazuha, I can only get it very briefly. I need to learn that with Kazuha, I should not be getting him first. I should be swirling as soon as like every other buff is up. Or at least wait for beta. Or at least
Lake Bay. Eyes on me!
be doing that.
Clouds high. The birds come! Transfix!
I'm just glad I got Arlecchino, got her weapon, got her C1. I'm pretty much good on Pyro DPS characters, unless the Pyro Archon impresses me more. But we'll have to see, because like, it all comes down to what her design is, how her character is, and how she plays. Like, if she's a Claymore user, it's a win for me. Because like, one of my favorite characters to play, Lily's right here, and she's a Claymore user.
Lake Bear.
Right now. Emerge.
Wind Strider.
Power that ended Python.
As one with wind and cloud.
The only downside to this team is just like the consistency of getting like all the buffs and whatnot. And I know Beto's damage is not as high as she normally does, because like that Geo shield kind of makes it hard for her to like get her full damage that she normally does. I need to go back to farming those golems so I can just stack them out, because you may never know if Chlorine's weapon would use them.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Overruled. Wind Strider. To ashes!
Right here. Right now. Emerge. Right here.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night!
Power that ended us.
At least the best part about this team is, like, I'm not struggling to get, like, the Electra residents, like, at all. Like, I'm not struggling to, like, get the Electra resonance proccing, so Beto doesn't worry about energy issues. It's just I never am able to, like, incorporate Yaimiko's burst ever. So, like, there's missed damage on that. But I guess it really doesn't matter when there's really, like, no way I can keep that Pyro Aura up without using Arlecchino.
Overruled.
What a nuisance. Right now, emerge.
Clouds high. The birds.
Eyes on me!
Right now, right here.
Wind strike.
This is probably my favorite team to play, like, ever, because I get to use, like, three of like my top 5 favorites. And then Kazuha just boosts everything.
Emerge. Right here. Right now.
Shot to ashes!
Emerge. Right now.
Transfix. Wind strike. As one with wind and cloud.
Eyes on me!
The best thing about Arcano's playstyle is I can literally do that charge attack as soon as, like, everything is ready to go for her to, like, abuse. And she doesn't lose her bond to life state ever, so she's always, like, powered up once she gets it. And Wind Trace will be off stream for sure. Wait, what? How much? 60, 120, 180, 220, 60, 300, 340, 380, 420. Okay, so basically their normal event amount, even though Star Rail gives more than that. Funny enough. Hey, that 420 is not gonna give me much, brother. Brother. Yeah, that event alone will only put me up to 19. God damn it. And the crazy thing is, like, we still have like 3 more. We still have a little under 3 weeks for this phase, and like, ugh. Okay, we're good now. Let's go ahead and, like, get this ready. But before I do that, I do an ad break real quick, so that way there's no interruptions, no ads while we're doing this. So to tell everybody, I appreciate everyone's patience. Okay. Now while ads are happening, I can just chat and just talk about stuff. Well, yeah, like, I don't know, Star Rail's kind of spoiled me now with how much they're giving, and, like, Genshin, like, I really hope Wuthering Waves and these future Genshin likes come out and give the competition Hoyo needs that they're afraid of, because, like, Genshin needs it so we can force change on this game. Because, like, seriously, I want this game to be better. I like Genshin. It's a good game. But there are flaws that are easily fixable and rewards they can easily give that will not hurt their bank account. That would not make their bank account have anything less to just give back to the fucking players. Like, come on. Star Rail gives good endgame content. Constant 10 pulls every patch. Sometimes even more. A bunch of stellar jades from just the content you can do. And every week you do Simulated Universe, you get like a good amount. And the Memory Chaos and Pure Fiction, multiple endgame contents that give you more. And they're about to add another one. Because that dev talk, like on one of their posts, talking about like Simulated Universe, and then one other mode where it's like a boss gauntlet, it seems. Bro, like that's another game mode where you get more stellar jades. Because like in Memory of Chaos, you get like I don't even, how much do you get in Memory of Chaos? Because you get the 7 floors, and I think you get 200 each. You get 200 for each from like for each 3 stars, and like there's like a little over 30, I think. So you get so much, and then Pure Fiction's only 4, but you still get a decent amount, which is basically like the equivalent of Spiral Abyss. And then for this new mode, who knows how many? In fact, who knows if they'll add more Pure Fiction floors? Like if they add more Pure Fiction floors, that's bliss for me, because that just means my Himiko gets better. I don't know. I'm just hoping whatever, because like they were talking about like, I think in a dev talk they were talking about Genshin getting another endgame content, another form of endgame content. Dude, if that doesn't end up going well, this game is just forever story and exploration only, and getting characters is just a luxury. And at that point, it's like, unless the character impresses me, I'm probably just skipping until my favorites. Because like with just Fontaine, there's a lot of characters I really like, but the reason I pulled for Neuvillette and Farina was because Farina and Neuvillette, I really like his characters, but like their playstyles are great. Navia was like one of my favorites in like up and coming characters at the time that I wanted to get, and I'm happy I got her. And I still use her a frequent amount. It's just Arlecchino is like the new one right now. Jean Yun, Cloud Retainer, I love Cloud Retainer as well. Like, Fontaine obviously is like the one where I skipped the least amount, and I wanted to get all of them, but like obviously I had to pick and choose. And like it's gonna be no different for like Natlin. It's just Natlin better impressed me with its characters. With Wuthering Waves though, I'm really excited to like jump back into that after the closed beta test, because like I had fun doing the combat, and the exploration felt nice. The music kind of bored me, but at the same time, I wasn't playing on a controller, so I was more bored because I was playing on mouse and keyboard. Alright. But anyways, I don't know what to expect from this other than more Sumeru lore. And obviously, hopefully a better Sino story quest, because like his first part was meh. It didn't really even go anything about Sino, it was more about the characters around him. Which is not something you want to do. Whoop! I was not expecting Paimon to... God damn it, Paimon. Alright, let's take the long way.
Let's go to Sumeru City and catch up with them!
Yeah, I hope this story quest is good. But after Penacony and Star Rail's storytelling from just that entire Penacony arc, I don't have the highest of hopes. But there's like, obviously Fontaine has some really good character quests, so like Neuvillette's is good, Navia's is good, Arlecchino's is good, even with being spoiled from the animated short, but having context actually made it better for me. And I think they deliberately did that because they wanted to give you context, otherwise it'd be another, why should I care about this NPC thing? And it'd be another, or like, not in it enough. from people.
Wow, the academia sure is busy during the day.
I mean, when is it not?
But where should we go looking for people that we know?
Look for unique models. Like that one.
Traveler, Paimon.
Hello, Alejandro.
It's been so long since we last saw you!
Really feels like it's been forever. It actually has, because the last time we had any interaction with Sumeru characters was literally when we were heading to Fontaine with Dia. Like, seeing us off. Really feels like it's been forever. You look like you've been keeping well.
As do you. You don't seem weary at all from your travels. If anything, you seem
Oh yeah, we
stronger.
fought
So,
Alder
what
Narwhal.
brings you back here?
Oh, nothing in particular. Paimon just saw a really big mushroom out on the road the other day and suddenly missed all our friends in Sumeru.
That's your...
Funnily enough, we were reminiscing about you recently too. It was at a group dinner. I look forward to hearing about your travels. Something tells me we must have a lot to catch up
That
on.
pigeon really wants to get in on the conversation. Hey, can I join in? Whoop. Whoop. No? Not gonna talk? Okay.
Really? You were thinking of us too? What a coincidence!
Indeed. Or as I call it, the biryani factor.
Huh? What?
Uh...
Was that a...
You really want me to say the rest? Okay. It's always rice to meet stew again.
And...
Oh, darn, he said it.
I win the bet, Paimon. Time to pay up.
You like that one, huh? You must if you remember it after all this time. Admit the truth. You have long been in awe of my razor-sharp wit.
It's good to see you.
Alright. Here's your 500 more.
500 more? Bruh, that's literally nothing. That's pennies. Thanks, Sino. Feels good to hit the jackpot.
You're exaggerating. It's only 500.
That's what I was saying.
Hey, 500 more is still a lot of snacks to Paimon.
All right. I'll treat you to some desserts
Paimon,
later.
500's not enough to get simple food. It is in Star Rail, but not here.
Anyway, I'm actually investigating a case right now. My mind is focused on work, which is why I didn't complete the joke at first.
Wait a minute. Hang on.
A case? What happened?
Wait. Did they... Well, I need to look, because I just noticed something.
Nothing major. But after finding out who was involved, I decided on reflection to handle this one myself.
Need any help? We only came here to hang out, so we've got the time. You may as well take us with you, and then when you're done, we can,
Yeah, I don't know if they fixed it, but maybe the lip syncing, they finally got it to work. I don't know. I hope that's the case.
Such enthusiasm. Are you worried I'll forget about treating you to some sweets if you're not around to remind me?
What? No! Alright, was it really that obvious?
Obvious enough. Still, that's a fine idea.
No, okay, no.
You are the heroes of Sumeru. It makes
Nope,
perfect
okay.
sense to work together.
No, I guess it was just a coincidence. They were, like, looked like they were synced up. Nope. Nope, they didn't fix it. Ugh. They didn't, ugh. God damn it. I got my hopes up that actually, that something good happened.
All right, follow me.
I thought they managed to, like, finally sync it, but nope. Ugh. I should not keep my hopes up like that. The Oath Keeper. It just looked like it. It looked like it because, like, straight up, like, the voices and the, like, the mouths moving was, like, practically almost in sync. It's like, did they actually fix it? But it's like, nope. Nope, I don't, it's just, no, I got my hopes up for nothing. Ugh.
Do you see him? The old man flailing
Oh,
around?
great, another NBC.
Oh, is he the one you wanted to talk to about the case?
Correct. His name is Cyrus. a former Spontamot sage. He taught both me and Lisa.
Oh, okay. You know, never mind. I take back. I take that back. That's actually an important character. If he taught you and Lisa.
Huh? Sino's teacher is in trouble?
It's ridiculous. I'm just an old man who enjoys a spot of gardening, shopping, and wine. What sort of person targets an old retiree?
I know that voice. I just can't put my finger on it. I know that voice anywhere. I just need to remember what character it was. I know the voice.
Professor, I've brought some friends.
Ah, Sino. Now who do we have here? Hold on, let me think. A flying fairy dressed in white? A youth who does not seem to hail from this land? My goodness. You must be the legendary traveler in Paimon. I've heard all about what you've done for Sumeru.
Wow, looks like we're really famous.
I've told him about you before. You are my friends, after all.
Everybody knows us at this point, except the one region we haven't been to yet, as far as we know. Good to meet you, sir. We're here to help Sino.
That's right. Let me summarize the situation. A couple of days ago, Professor Cyrus suddenly received a threat letter.
Oh god.
A threat letter?
Ah, threat letters.
Exactly. Who sends a threat letter to an old man like me, for goodness sake?
This is the letter in question.
Cyrus, I have uncovered your secret. If you wish to prevent it from going public, leave 10 million mora at the back door of the cafe.
Huh?
Secondly, don't come looking for me. You'll never find me. But I will always be watching you and all of your secrets. Finally, if you dare to report this to the Matra, there will be consequences.
Technically, it was reported to Matra. Sino's the General Mahamatra. This is already not making any sense already. It's like, there will be consequences. It's already in Sino's hands.
Wow, they sure didn't mince their words.
Clearly, this person must be desperate for Mora.
10 million mora, what a joke. I'm just a single retiree with nothing to my name beyond the tomatoes in my garden. Where do people think I'm hiding 10 million mora, huh? In my tomatoes?
There were no witnesses, so currently the letter is all we've got. So, Traveler, Paimon, let's put our heads together.
Ready when you are.
Paimon's ready too.
All right, take a look. Do you see anything suspicious?
Cyrus, I have uncovered your secret. If you wish to prevent it from going public, it's the same thing. Is that a temple? From Sino's description, it sounds like the threat letter didn't come in an envelope. It was simply written on a crude piece of paper and left for Cyrus to find.
Yes. Some of the strokes are blurry.
So is there something wrong with the ink?
Possibly. And I bet the paper has something to do with it.
Most of the paper around here is much smoother than this, and the ink is absorbed quickly so it doesn't run. This paper, meanwhile, it's very coarse-grained. Almost as if
Because it was made in the desert.
From some sort of plant matter.
It's certainly not the same paper as we use in the academia, but the ink is nothing special. Just regular black ink that gets a blue tinge when applied to paper.
So do we think the culprit has a connection with the academia or not? Wait, check this out. Looks like this part got wet at some point.
Agreed. The staining suggests it was a colored liquid, not plain water. It also looks like it was wiped off with a damp cloth.
A colored liquid, so... tea? Wine?
Looks like we're thinking along similar lines. Let's go talk to Arof. There are some things I'll need him to take care of.
Oh, it's nice to hear the Sumeru music again. I do miss Sumeru at times. Not the exploration part, but I'm gonna have to eventually do some exploration in Sumeru again, because I need to do the world quest that's in the last piece of the desert and get that done, so it's done. But like, that's such a big area. The Remoria quest felt refreshing because it was not big.
Arav. Ah, there he is.
Generic NPC number 5,300 and something.
Mahamatra Sino. Sir Cyrus. Ah, and the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while.
Is that Tutori's VA? Because it sounds like Tutori's VA, just a little bit lighter. Kind of breathes Arav on the case.
As such, I'm inclined to believe that the culprit in this case is a student at the academia. Somebody young and strapped for cash. Oh, one last thing. I'd start your investigation by taking a look at the cafes in the city.
Oh, of course! You think the culprit spilled their coffee on the ladder, huh?
What?
They do look like coffee stains to me. Also, if I'm not mistaken, the letter is written on a type of scented paper that has aromatics added during the manufacturing process. The kind often provided as writing material for customers in cafes and taverns.
Ah, of course. Yes, like they sell in the gift shops. I remember now. Zaha Hadid bought some a while back. She said she was going to use it as wrapping paper for a vase.
Understood. I'll assemble a team to investigate the points of interest immediately.
You have my gratitude.
One last thing. Send some Matra to guard the entrances and exits of Sumeru City. And change into plain clothes. Don't let them see you coming.
Will do.
They'll never see it coming.
Great thinking, Sino. So, where do we think the culprit's at right now?
I doubt they go back to the cafe.
Yeah, they've probably been lying low at home waiting to see how Cyrus reacts.
He was the guy that just walked off.
You're right, Paimon.
Really? Which part?
None of it.
The culprit's approach. Whatever happens, they need this Mora. But just because they warned Professor Cyrus not to go to the Matra, doesn't mean they know what he'll do next. So, like you said, they need to wait and see. And crucially, the culprit said they'd be watching the professor's every move.
It's that guy with the shiny glint on his clothes. He's the culprit.
Huh? Wait, are you saying...
I was just kidding.
Found you!
I was just kidding. What?
What are you doing?
You wrote the threat letter!
What the fuck?
I don't know what you're talking about. What threat letter?
I sensed someone was watching us from the shadows the moment we entered the House of Dana. You managed to stay relatively well hidden for someone reckless enough to threaten Professor Cyrus. There are a lot of people here, but we were looking specifically for Arav. Whoever followed us the whole way was likely to be the culprit.
I was just listening in, that's all. You know something big's going down when Mahamatra Sino shows up, right? So I got a little curious. What's the big deal?
Why is your name in question marks still, though?
You smiled when Arav left. I saw it as clear as day.
Is smiling a crime now?
There are coffee stains on the letter. You mixed some coffee with water, gently smeared it onto the paper, then wiped it off with a wet cloth, all to create the impression that the letter was written at a cafe. Closing off the exits to the city doesn't affect you, because you already live here. And as long as the Matra were focused on the cafes, you would be free from scrutiny. The cafe was a red herring all along. You had to be somewhere where you could monitor the professor's movements.
You can't pin this on me! I haven't done anything!
Really? Then why are you shaking like a leaf?
And his saying is because you're threatening.
The innocent have no reason to fear the Matra. But you, your heart's racing, and your eyelids are twitching. You're a terrible liar.
I would never...
He's got you there, buddy.
Don't try anything or you'll pay the price. Now come with me.
Damn.
Well, that was over quickly. Sino already caught the guy.
Because it's not the real guy.
You're telling me. One minute I go out for a quick smoke, the next minute I see Arav already on his way back to meet up with Sino. Looked like a young guy, too. Couldn't have been much more than 30. But after what he's done, I'm afraid he's ruined his whole future.
Everyone, it's all over.
No, it's not.
Gosh, that was so fast.
The culprit's name is Uraka, a 16-year-old student in the Ratao's Darshan.
Huh?
16? Cyrus thought he looked 30-something.
We checked his records. He's 16, a third-year student.
Oh, we know that.
But he looks so old.
Yeah, seriously.
Foolish child. He's too young for the criminal life. What the devil drove him down this path?
We questioned the culprit regarding his motives.
Oh, just spit it out. Nothing can surprise me at this point.
Very well. It's our understanding that Araka is a mediocre student who has been underperforming in his classes. He started taking extra tutoring to improve his grades, but developed a gambling habit around the same time and lost a lot of Mora.
Irony. We're gonna gotcha cave and the gambling habit.
Down on his luck, he went to the tavern for a drink and overheard some people chatting about Sir Cyrus's comfortable retirement. They mentioned that he's always arguing about his tomato plants with some old woman on the street.
Some old woman on the street? Goodness gracious. Has that rascal attended a single one of his classes? That old woman is Kasharwar's very own professor, Zaha Hadi. How can he not know who Zaha Hadi is?
Is this going somewhere?
Oh, right, yes. So another thing. We don't just argue about tomato plants. And what are they trying to insinuate by comfortable retirement? A man grows a few vegetables and suddenly he's living a life of luxury?
Maybe it's more the fact that you have the time to grow vegetables in the first place.
Araka mentioned he'd heard a rumor, alleging that Sir Cyrus illegally obtained a large sum of money from the desert before retiring, and kept it for himself instead of reporting it to the academia. Araka believes this money to be the reason why Sir Cyrus hasn't kept up with any academic research or other projects since his retirement. And given your advanced age, he thought you'd be an easy target to blackmail.
Oh, Araka. I'm at a loss for words. I'm so angry I don't know where to start.
People make up rumors all the time. I am quite confident that Professor Cyrus has never embezzled a Mora in his life.
Never say that, because you may never know.
Arav, you'll have to find some excuse to interrogate Araka again later. I need you to deliver a few firm fistfuls to him on my behalf.
I completely understand how you feel, Sir Cyrus, but I'm afraid that course of action goes against the Matra's principles.
Professor, there's no need to be childish about this.
Oh, come on. I was clearly joking.
Really? Was that really joking?
Okay. Where does this go from here?
Yeah, so how does this tie up with, like, where the actual important part is?
The academia will determine the appropriate disciplinary action against the student. And as for the individuals spreading rumors about the professor's obsession with tomatoes and some old woman on the street, there could be a slander case here. The Matra will continue to investigate.
Who said I'm obsessed with some old woman on the street? Mind your wording or you'll start a whole new
You're
rumor.
really offended by this.
You seem confused. Oh, don't you understand? Uraka is just a young boy who made a very rash
You are
and very
really
stupid
into it,
decision
dude.
based on some groundless rumor he heard. Besides, I didn't actually hand over any Mora to him. The whole thing sounds a lot worse than it is.
This is getting to you. Something is up. You're letting this get to you, like, big time. It's over.
All it costs me is a little reputational damage. That's all.
Please rest assured, Professor, that the academia will issue a fair and reasonable punishment.
Yes, I have no doubt about that. But as a former educator, I'd still like to have a serious conversation with the boy's parents. The family lives in the city, yes?
Correct.
We looked into the family. Both parents are merchants, and they're often away on business. They've never taken much of an active role in their children's
That
lives.
explains the behavior. When both the parents are busy doing stuff and they're like rarely ever there for the child, there you go.
Oh, what a mess. You don't have to seal the evidence away yet, do you? I'd like to have that letter back for the time being, if possible. I need something concrete for when I talk to the family tonight. We have to show them how serious this situation is.
The relevant authorities have already reviewed the evidence and are now discussing Araka's punishment. You can hold on to the letter for now. Just make sure to return it within a couple of days.
Oh, so you'll be able to close the case in 2 days?
Give or take. Cases like this are quick to resolve.
Very good. Well, thank you for all your help. Perhaps we can all go for a meal together. Oh, my treat, of course.
My apologies, Sir Cyrus, but I have a prior commitment. Enjoy the meal, everyone.
Ah, I see. Well, that's a pity. But Sino, you have to come. You found the culprit at record speed, and I owe you for that. Ah, and isn't Tainari in town at the moment? Bring him along, too.
Wait, you mean Tainari's in the city?
Damn.
He is. Tainari's master, Sir Nephis, called him and Kale to the academia to help out on a project. They should be at Nephis's
Oh
office.
boy,
at this
Tainari's
hour.
master.
Though I must say, I'm surprised you're extending an invitation to Tainari. Did you do something to offend Sir Nephis?
Don't be outrageous. Nephis offends me all the time. It's never the other way around. Anyway, hurry up and fetch Tainari. I'll head over to the tavern with the Traveler and Paimon. See you there. Go on now. Don't keep us waiting.
I'm really curious where this is all going. Like, seriously. Where's this all going? Oh, hang on. The rest of the expeditions are...
Witness my madness.
Sorry. It's
Add Astra.
not like I use that burst much anyways. I don't know where this is going. How does this tie into everything?
Not
Golly!
to brag, but we never had problems like this at Ratawa Hist back when I was still teaching. And if you don't want to take my word for it, you can ask them. They were students at the time. They'll tell you what it was like, won't they?
I was out in the forest at least 4 days a week back then, thanks to a colossal workload from Master. It wrought havoc on my poor tail, so I didn't exactly keep up to date with what was going on at the
I
academia.
completely forgot about like the new voice for Tainari just because it's been so long.
Most of what I know, I heard from Sino after the fact.
Professor's become a lot more laid back in his retirement. He used to be far stricter, and was especially known for being extremely principled.
Oh boy.
Wow. It's hard enough to stay true to your principles as a normal person. I can't imagine doing that as a sage.
It's a pity Kale wasn't around at the time. I would have happily taken her on as a student.
Would she be able to handle it?
And then we'd have one more person who has to address Lisa as upper-class woman.
Oh boy.
Really? Can't you just call her Lisa? She seems to prefer it when people treat her like an older sister.
Oh, believe me, back when she was a student, nothing made her happier than the younger students acknowledging her seniority.
Of course.
Whoa, more food? Are you sure about this? We don't want to take advantage.
Oh, don't worry about it. Order whatever you like. And if it's not enough, order some more. After all your help today, treating you to dinner is the least I can do.
I thought I heard some familiar voices.
Oh, Kave!
Sir Cyrus is here as well.
Oh, Kave, it's been a while.
It actually has.
Sahahadi was talking about you last month.
Yeah,
How have you been?
it actually has been a long time since we've seen last seen Kave. Too bad I don't want to build him anymore because he's bad.
I've been all right, thank you. You're looking very well, sir. I'm glad to see it.
Have you eaten yet? Care to join us?
That's awfully kind of you, but I had a late lunch, so I'm not really hungry just yet. I'll have dinner a little bit later tonight. I just came to Lombard's to buy some wine, and when I heard some voices I recognized, I thought I'd come and say hello. So what's the occasion, anyway? Some sort of celebration?
Consolation, more like. You wouldn't believe the day I've had.
Cyrus vividly recounts the day's events for the benefit of those who...
Sounds like things have really gone downhill since I was there. My whole time as a student, I've never heard of anything remotely like that.
I can't believe how young the guy is. What are his parents going to think?
Young people are always more susceptible to making rash and ill-advised decisions. Their minds are still developing. It's just an unfortunate fact of life.
That is true. Just like how most of Twitter, when people get angry or upset about someone's opinion on something, it turns out they're just young, young kids that probably shouldn't be on social media, or adults that are really just stupid.
But still, this boy has some nerve. Just look at what he wrote. It makes my blood boil.
Wow, yeah. Jeez.
I will always be watching you and all of your secrets. And then he just followed you into the house of Dana?
If this were my son, he'd get the scolding of a lifetime. Oh.
Luckily, I'm also an extremely principled person.
Kave! Your order's ready, sir!
Coming. I'll have to get going. Have a nice evening, everyone. I'll catch you all another time.
Okay, bye-bye!
See you later, Kave. Hope we see you soon.
Here I am. The coffee beans are in here, too.
Yep, it's all there. I'll stop babbling away now. Let's eat before the food gets cold.
We're all busy chatting that you almost forgot about the food. Luckily, it's still hot and you enjoy a delicious celebratory meal after a crazy day. Okay, where's this going?
Ooh.
Oh, too tasty. Paimon's belly is about to explode.
Oh, mine too. I'll have to walk home to burn some of it off.
Is there any cards anyways?
Thanks for dinner, Sir Cyrus. Master Tainari and I will bring you some homemade herbal tea next time. It'll do wonders for your sleep.
Well, I look forward to that. In fact, could I trouble you to bring a little extra for the other old folks on my street? I'll be the envy of the neighborhood.
No problem at all. I'll pack some up and bring it over.
Thank you for treating us.
I'll see you all later. I better head home now and tend to the crops.
Good night, Professor. Don't let those tomatoes keep you up too late.
Hey, my tomatoes are serious business. I am not about to be beaten by Zaha Hadi. Anyway, I'll be leaving now. Don't stay up too late now, children. I bid you all a good night.
Take care. Have a safe trip home.
All right. Now, we finally have some us time.
What do you mean, us time?
Oh, he's about to...
Well, I was talking with Tainari and Kale, and since we all have some free time, we thought we could all go camping together. Think of it as our way of welcoming you back to Sumeru.
But where's Dia and Candace? I want to hang out with both of them. I want to hang out with the ladies.
Camping? Oh, that sounds fun! Paimon's in!
Time to show off my tent pitching skills.
Wait, no! That's my job! Don't take it away from me. Why don't you
That's my job!
help Master or Sino?
Oh, call
You
it.
don't have to play the hero when you're out with us. This is your chance to just, laze around and switch off for a bit.
Everyone, let's meet tomorrow afternoon at the riverbank to the southeast of Gandharvaville. No need to bring anything. We've already packed everything for the trip. Just bring your delightful selves and prepare to have some fun.
You got it! We'll be there!
Great. Then we'll see you tomorrow.
Wait until the next day, 14 to 0. That is really great. in between 14 1400 hours and 0. Ooh. Ooh.
Time to set off. Let's head to the southeast of Gandharvaville and meet up with the others.
To Gandharvaville. Like, seriously, where is this all going? Because, like, for me, it's like... Oh. Uh-oh.
Wow, you guys are ahead of the game. You set up the tents already.
I'd say we're right about on schedule, actually. We were aiming to have them set up before you arrived.
Traveler, Paimon, let's go fishing together. Whatever we catch, we can grill for dinner tonight. You got it! Dinner's on us tonight!
Random burb.
I hope I can contribute too. The other forest watchers gave me some fishing tips a little while ago. I'm really looking forward to giving them a try.
But we have our own fishing rod that I don't use anymore.
I saw some very appetizing mushrooms in the area, so I gathered a few for us. I'll leave them here along with some fresh fruit.
Wow, camping with a forest watcher is the way to go. They think of everything. And even if they don't, they can improvise.
This is true. I don't think I've ever had a single rough day in this forest.
So, how has everything been going for you?
Well, there's been some high points and low points, but we've had some unforgettable experiences along the way.
So Genshin in a nutshell. There's some good amount of high points, but those low points, ooh, 4.5 anybody.
I see. Oh, in that case, you should try a valberry. I bought some from the market this morning.
A valuable suggestion. Just don't bury your feelings using food.
I hate it here.
All I wanted was to recommend something bittersweet.
Oh, I have a sudden craving for fruit tea. I'm gonna go fetch some stuff. Bye!
You ran.
She sure made a run for it.
I wonder why. He made a run for it.
Unbelievable. She made a run for it.
So Kale chose the path of tactical retreat. Could it be she foresaw what shall soon come to pass?
Another pun. What? What was the glint in your eye? He's about to pun again.
My dear friend, you know what I am about to say.
It's genius invocation time.
Excellent. A kindred spirit. A great warrior can sense when a duel is nigh. But it looks like we'll get told off if we start playing now. Let's enjoy the nature
Thank you.
for a while
Thank
longer.
you, Tainari. I don't want to play Genius Invocation ever again. I have not played that since for a long time. And Kale was right to run off. Birds chirping away, the soothing sound of running water. This is nice. No agenda, just relax and enjoy myself. Then suddenly plot.
We got a bite!
I'll reel it in.
Why are you walking to it? You should run before it takes the pole.
Firewood, spices, snacks, and drinks. Everything's ready. Once Kale gets back, we can light up the fire and start grilling.
I'm glad Tainari's new VA is like easing into role as well, so it's nice. And then Kale still hasn't returned probably. This is so relaxing. It's almost too peaceful. Just so nice to go camping with friends. Again, this is way too peaceful. Like, where is this all going? I feel like... oh, God.
There are 3 tents. Which one do you two want to take?
How about the one on the left?
What Paimon says.
Well, Paimon just thinks the ambiance here is a little better.
True. But it's also the closest to the water. If there are any sleepwalking fungi around tonight, they might stumble into your tent.
Sleepwalking fungi?
Well, that's no good. Take my weapon. You can use it to bar the entrance.
Anyone would think you were sealing the gates to King Deshret's mausoleum.
Excellent. Then this tent will be an impenetrable fortress.
What? Okay, there's Kali.
I'm back! How's your appetites? Ready for the barbecue?
That took a long time, Kali, for you to...
Always.
Okay, where's this all going? How long have I been on this quest?
Oh, it smells so good. Paimon's drooling.
Someone sure is desperate to eat. I think it's time to add the seasoning. How do you like your skewers? Well done? Medium? Rare?
Medium.
Wait, what? Isn't that just for steaks? Hey, if it works for steak, maybe it works for other things too.
It works for certain meat. There's some meat that the medium part isn't. Like with chicken, you don't say, would you like your... well, how would you like your chicken cooked? Medium, well done? You don't ask for that.
Medium well for me.
You know what? I'm also a medium well kind of guy too. I just go medium.
Okay, these are about ready now then. It'll be a few more minutes for anyone who wants theirs well done.
Well, I'm gonna dig in. Everyone wolfs down the delicious food.
Oh, that was so delicious. If Paimon's stomach had space, she'd eat 3 more skewers. I ate a lot too. Here comes the food coma.
If you're tired, then go rest.
You must be getting sleepy too, Paimon. Why don't you guys head to your tents? Sino and I will clean up.
Tonight I show you mercy. Our sacred duel will take place another day.
How about never? I don't want to play the...
Good night. Paimon's struggling to keep her eyes open.
I'm at least glad it's playable characters, like...
Oh, don't forget this. The staff of the Scarlet Sailors.
Fuck, bro.
Wait, you were actually being serious about that?
It's a very powerful weapon.
Oh no, it is a powerful 5-star. No one's doubting that.
Paimon can't even lift that thing.
Fair enough. You sure you don't want it?
Yeah, Paimon's sure. We'll be fine. And even if we do get an uninvited guest in the night, Paimon will be here to take care of the
Don't you
traveler.
mean the other way around? Let's forget I have my own trusty sword. A divine artifact slayer of countless vile monsters. The Dull Blade!
That reminds me of a parting king of invocations. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. But right now, it's time to rest. Sleep well and sweet dreams.
I feel like this is dragging on a little too much to get to the point. Like, again, I appreciated focusing on playable characters. This camping trip has really relaxed me. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. Like I said, like, it's not that this is bad. Like, it's mostly playable characters that we're getting interactions with, outside of, like, one other important, like, figure for Lisa and, Sino as an NPC, obviously, but it's still an important, like, character to them. But, like, where is this going? Peace and tranquility of the forest. Nature's warm embrace lulls you into a restful sleep. I actually managed to finish that.
I think they should all be here.
Ave?
Traveler? Paimon? Are you in there? Could you come outside for a sec?
You can see...
Look at this.
What is happening?
What the... What's this sword doing here? Is it supposed to keep out intruders?
Evidently.
Why are they here?
Huh? Who is it? Oh, what time do you
Oh,
call
the
this?
sword's in the tent. It's blocking the entrance. Those voices, I recognize them.
Paimon's gonna take out the sword. Yeah!
I'm going back to sleep.
Oh, hey them, Kave! What are you doing here? It's the middle of the night!
Huh? They all... Why'd they come all the way out here?
Sorry to wake you up at this